Hello, my name is Marshette Foster, and I am one of the speakers for the upcoming Leaders Live Generously Summit that is scheduled for December 15th through the 17th. I first wanted to say thank you to Dr. Shannon for allowing me this wonderful opportunity to speak on such an amazing platform. Thank you so much. I dare not take this for granted, and I count it an honor and also a privilege to be able to encourage the people of God. So I just wanted to say that as time gets close to this summit, I was thinking, Lord, what do you want to say? What do you want to bless the people with? And one of the things that actually popped in my spirit was, don't underestimate. So the first thing is, underestimate what? Underestimate who? And one of the things that came to the end was, don't underestimate the power of God. I know in today's society, if you look at the news and everything that's going on, you will probably think, is God still alive? Is he still around? Is he still here? And you hear about so many leaders, in whether they're in Christendom, if they're in corporate, they are actually throwing in the towel. They're giving up. They're done. They don't want to go any further because it's so hard. It becomes so wearing on their being. So I just wanted to come and share something. So just a reminder that don't underestimate God. Trust and believe. He is still alive. He is still active. He is still showing up and showing up strong. If I could just encourage you to, let me just remind you of the countless stories in the Bible. I know some of us probably haven't read our word in a while, but if you could remember the countless stories in the Bible of where individuals had underestimated the power of God. They underestimated God's blessings. They underestimated the word that he shared with them. For example, Sarah and Abraham, one of our favorite stories. She didn't believe she was going to have a baby at her age. Would you believe that? I wouldn't believe that, especially at 99. Was it 99? But anyway, but she didn't believe she was going to have a baby at that age. But she underestimated God. She laughed. That's just one story. But think about the countless battles that were going on in the Bible where the people were few in number. The battle, and they just knew that they were not going to be able to win that battle, especially with a small group of people. But here comes God, where he showed up mightily and strong, and he actually defeated the people's enemy, and all the enemies were destroyed. So that's another, just the many different battles. And another one that comes to mind is, look, David and Goliath. They didn't believe that this little bitty guy, this little bitty kid, can destroy this huge giant. But he believed, and he didn't underestimate the power of God. And so I come to encourage you today. There's so many things going on that will cause you to maybe just discount and underestimate the power of God that's in your life, that's on your life. Just remember, if he's done it in the past and he made ways and he opened doors and he actually turned water into wine, and he's really made ways out of no ways. You didn't even know where it was coming from. You couldn't believe it. When it happened, you couldn't even believe it. But all of a sudden, God had turned it around. And there's, it's easy for us to underestimate. It's easy for us to discount what is going on and say, you know what, this is so bad. There's no way. I know God can't be real. But actually, God is alive and well. God ain't going nowhere. Trust and believe. You're about to see a miraculous wonder in your life. Things that you thought you had given up on. Things you thought, it's dead. God is getting ready to wake it up out of you. He's getting ready to stir up the gift in you again. Oh, God, that's a word for me. Oh, thank you. But don't give up on God. Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate the power. And don't underestimate the power of God that's within you. God has blessed you. He's equipped you for a time such as this. If it wasn't meant for you to be in this season, you wouldn't even be here. But you have been equipped. God has given you everything that you need so that you can make it through. So don't underestimate. Don't underestimate the power of God that's in you and that's on your life. You might think, our thinking You know, our ways, our thoughts are not his thoughts. Our ways are not his ways. So we think one thing, but God has something so much bigger and better. So we gotta, don't underestimate. I keep saying, don't underestimate the power of God. God's power is in you. Yes, it is. It is in you. And just when you thought it was over, just when you thought the doors is closed, just when you thought the curtain has finally hit the stage, it dropped. God is getting ready to show up and show up mightily and strong. I hear a song that says, show yourself mighty, show yourself strong. God is getting ready to do that in some of our lives. He has not forgotten us. He has not, trust me, God has not forgotten us. He has not forgotten you. Has not forgotten that situation. You're underestimating him. You're not giving, don't underestimate. And I don't know why it was a song, I'm hearing that, what is that? Awe. You know, God, he'll have a blessing so huge that it'll leave you awestruck, like you're in awe. You're in awe of God. Like, oh my God, I just didn't think. That's the power of God. That's the God we serve. Don't underestimate him. Don't underestimate the power of God, because he got you. You will be surprised. So again, I hope you are in the building. I hope you're on virtual. It's not been the building, it's actually on virtual. I hope you're on virtual. And I hope you don't miss the amazing speakers that are getting ready to come forth to bring an encouraging and timely word for all the individuals that sign up for the summit. I must tell you, don't underestimate God. Don't underestimate his power, because God's power is strong. It can't even compare to what he's getting ready to do in your life. So again, don't look at what it's easy to sit and look at what you're in. It's easy to focus on what is not going right. But how about focusing on what is going right? And that's by looking at, God, it could be worse. God, I may not have steak, but God, I got hamburger. God, I may not have water, but I may not have juice, but I got water. Don't underestimate the power of God, because he is definitely going to show himself so mighty and strong in your life. Again, I encourage each and every one of you to please come out, because I can just only imagine what word God has in store. And one of the things I am here to encourage you is, don't underestimate the power of God. The power of God that's in you, the power of God that's on your life. Don't underestimate him. Just when you think it's over, just when you think you can breathe, just when you think you couldn't go another day. Some people say, I can't even go another minute. That's when God is going to show up mighty. Don't underestimate him. Don't underestimate. Don't throw in a flag on God. I hear this song, don't give up on God, because he won't give up on you. He's able. Oh, that song. Oh. Woo. Don't give up on God, because he won't give up on you. And that's where you do not underestimate him. Don't underestimate God. Don't underestimate the power. I hope to see you at the Leaders Living Generously Summit, because leaders who are leading and living a generous life, they can't underestimate God. They see some crazy stuff. If you're a leader and you're living generously, you have to definitely walk by faith and definitely say, God, I may not see no way, but God, I know you made a way. That's the power of not underestimating God. So don't underestimate God. If I got to say this 30 times on it, don't underestimate, don't underestimate, don't underestimate. Don't underestimate God. He's getting ready to show himself mighty and strong in your life this year. 2026 is getting ready to be something amazing. I know we always hear this. You know, we get the end of the year and we get this end of year strong. But I really believe that God is getting ready to show himself mighty and strong in the lives of his people. He's been doing it already, and he's been making ways. I know lots of people have lost their jobs, but God is getting ready to turn some things around. So don't underestimate him. Don't underestimate. Just keep trusting him. Keep believing him. God is going to make a way. God is gonna make a way. Oh, I just want to sing, but I can't. I'm just speaking. But again, don't underestimate God. And I hope to see you virtual and live. Take care. Be blessed.